Hi guys! Ayan, tapos lang na construction nila at medyo maingay pa rin sila sa labas pero let's do this. The message for today. So, what I'm going to do right now is parang some sort of story. I just pull from the decks and bahala na kung ano yung sasabihin niyang story sa akin, okay? I will start with the oracle cards. So what I have here is fork in the road, the imagine in the reverse, and blessed in the reverse also. So the fork in the road is the need to make a decision. Okay. Nasa fork road ka, there's two paths ahead of you or many paths ahead of you and you don't know where to go. But hindi pwede kasing nandun ka lang eh. You have to move. Okay. Kanina I was talking to a fellow reader and she was telling me na uh, baka the person that she's inquiring to nagbalik doon sa religion which is sa kanya, ew, kayak. But I told her that even if that is so, that is a process. That is a process that somebody has to go through. Now, ganun yung energy ng fork in the road eh. You cannot stay stagnant in a place and parang scared to make a decision. Because that fear that you have, okay, merong abuse of imagination. Ang ang term na ginamit ni Colette Baron Reid is, which is the author ng deck, is awfulizing. Okay, you are imagining the worst things that could happen. You are imagining parang you are creating this narrative na tinatakot mo yung sarili mo. Okay, Nine of Swords energy. Mga bagay na hindi naman nangyayari. Hindi pa nangyayari, pero kinatatakutan mo na. There is also this mixture of fantasies and illusions that is, I don't know, siguro my fear of losing those fantasies and illusions if you're going to, make a decision kung saan ka pupunta. And I understand that sometimes I have written about that eh. Yung mga what ifs is better than, parang mas better kasi yung what if, di ba? It is comfortable to stay in the what if than discovering, you know, uh, what it could be or it actually is. Pero, yun nga eh, disservice to the imagination. Because the imagination is a gift ng divine for us to create the life that we want, not to keep us stuck in fantasies and dreamland. And with blessed here, this is, well, you're not receiving the blessing kasi in reverse siya because this is about you have to, parang you cannot do the things that you used to do para ma-receive mo yung blessing that is meant for you. Okay? Hindi pwedeng yung, parang ano eh, it's like, uh, yung insanity is the same, is doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. So there is a need for you to do things differently this time. Hindi pwedeng kung ano yung ginagawa mo before, yun at yun. Okay? Kasi, look at this. It's either you are protecting your fantasies and dreams, and you don't want to face the reality of the situation. That's why you cannot make a decision. You are fearing na yung makikita mo sa dulo ng path mo is something that you are creating na in your head. But it doesn't matter eh. As long as you don't stay stagnant. You know, how would you know what's on the, you know, what's on that path that you are going to choose if you're not going to take that first step, right? So that's the message of the oracle. Now let's go to this uh, tarot. Okay, the Seven of Swords. I don't know why I was pulled to use this, Crystal Tarot deck. Tama ba ako ng alala sa pangalan niya? Yeah, the Crystal Power Tarot. Okay. I don't always use this because of the affirmations that was written. And sometimes I find it na nagbabara sa intuition ko the way that I want to read the cards. But right now I was pulled to use this Crystal Power Tarot. And yeah, the Seven of Swords, one that I pulled beside the Empress. Okay. So the Seven of Swords is about deception. This is about sneaky behavior, doing something in the dark. Okay. So maybe, yeah, merong deceptive energy na that comes into play with this fantasy and illusions and, uh, parang awfulizing ng situation. But reading the affirmation here is that I take great care of what I value. So to me, the Seven of Swords could also be cutting the losses and moving on. So beside the Empress, which is I create what I choose naturally and with joy, I feel this is the Empress, okay? Somebody in the dynamics has chose to create something that is joyful and natural to her. I'm referring to the gender because this is the Empress. So nag-create siya ng parang she chose to cut her losses, take great care of what she values, and that is creating what is natural and joyful. So I assume this is not you because here sa imagine you are creating some fantasies and illusions and fears here. Okay, and sabi dito, ang advice is not to do that anymore. Do things differently this time. Okay, so when this empress decided to cut her losses here, it created a tower. Okay, I surrender and know how to go forward. Parang even the ego, she surrendered this to the divine, to the source, to God. Universe, bahala. I-lead mo ako kung saan ako pupunta. The fork in the road energy. Basta ayaw niya. Ayaw niyang magstay sa fork road. Gumawa siya ng desisyon. That's why I'm saying this is not you. Okay? Because here, nandun ka pa sa fork road. So gumawa siya ng decision to let the tower collapse. Sinurrender niya. Sinurrender niya yung ego, sinurrender niya yung everything that she used to believe in. And then, nga she trusts the universe to on how she will go forward. And the next card is the Six of Swords, which is going to a place of peace. The affirmation here is that I know that peaceful times will come. Again, that sense of surrender. Okay, peaceful times will come. Okay, and this was followed by this death energy, the death card. So, because blessed is advising you not to do things uh, the same way that you are doing it in the past. I feel this is you now. Okay, death. There is something that merong isang cycle or isang the way that you do things has to die. Okay? And because that is about endings, okay, death and rebirth. Merong kailangan makreate na something new to rebirth a new energy in you. Ang affirmation here is I let go and embrace new beginnings. So there is a new beginning here that is waiting for you. With the Eight of Wands, communication, it's about doing things, parang swift energy to eh. Okay, this is about the passion to this. So this is telling to imagine na advice in the upright. Use that imagination to manifest the life that you want. Okay? And hindi pwedeng manifesting lang. Kailangan tambalan ng action. Um, because here, there is a gift of inspiration. This is the Ace of Wands. A new beginning a new passionate beginning. Maybe a project, maybe, an inspiration to create, an inspiration to start something that you are very passionate about. But this is an ace. So potential siya. This is also, aces are about new beginnings. Again, merong kailangang iwanan. The way that you do things, especially with the death card, the way that you do things in the past is not going to work anymore. So there is a need for a new inspiration, a new way of doing things, a new way of pursuing your passion, these things that you want in your life, these things that you are manifesting. Okay? And our last card here is the Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. So it doesn't have to be a person that is waiting for you at the end of whatever path or yeah, whatever road you are going to choose. Okay, it doesn't necessarily na person niya. It could be something that you love, something that is rightfully yours. Something that meron kang emotional investment and it is waiting for you sa end ng journey mo, sa end ng road na you're going to take. Okay? But yeah, there is a lot of work to do here. Maybe this person or situation that you have dealt here, maybe this is you and the old version of you, okay, that needed to transform into these new energies or parang ano to eh, parang part 1 and part 2. Okay? Could be an old version of you. Or it could be a situation that you have dealt in the past or a person that you have dealt in the past. This person that or situation, but I feel it's a person. Okay? I feel it's a person kasi this Empress decided to go towards the peaceful place. This Empress cut her losses and created a new life. Chooses to created a new life naturally and with joy, surrendering to the divine that peaceful times will come. Okay? So maybe this is still the energy that is waiting for you at the end of that road. Or maybe it's not. Maybe the right person waits for you. I know that the right person waits until I am ready. Until I am ready. Are you ready? That's the question here. Are you ready to decide kung saan ka pupunta? Are you ready to give up those fantasies, those illusions, the things that you are telling yourself, those fears? Are you ready to receive your blessings by changing the way that you used to do things in the past? So, the question, the answer, ikaw yung makakasagot. Okay? So, sino man ang nagre-resonate, I hope this helps you. And salamat.